Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side.
The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys playing the lone role up front. He's instinctive, he's opportunistic, and he really works for his team too, because when it comes to defence, he has to become the first line, and he never shies away from that. He's happy to embrace it and work hard.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Gabriel. Now it's Morishi. Pablo Torre.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
That has not gone well. Early ball out from the back. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a pretty loose pass. That is good alertness. Costa Curta. That's a little off target.
Mallorca deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Oh, that's neat.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
De Bruyne,
and here's Hazard. And that's an errant pass.
Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Yamal. Great vision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a go! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Joseph, Pablo Torre, and the through ball. Park Ji-sung. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Number 21.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Just eases him off the ball. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Costa Curta. And Gabriel. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Back to the keeper it goes. Kumbula. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Nicely spread. Plays a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tony Lato. Tony Lato goes on a charge down the left. Haaland might just make this. And it's Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Not the most accurate pass. Rodri knocks it out wide, back into the middle. It's a searching pass.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Morishi. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. Oh, a delicate chip through. Cleared away. Morishi aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through, and he's picked out the run. Joseph! And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite...
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started.
Looking for a runner.
Chips it through. He can get that clear.
And it's Timber.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Aspas.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's Hazard.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Barcelona are in front. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mingueza has it out wide and in space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Park Ji-sung.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the through ball. Now it's Haaland. And he can clear it away.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He rises!
And that has been clubbed away.
And they've switched it over to the other side. That's really well cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries from a long way out.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Some first half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them
first
and the
half
way
then.
they've looked
A rocky
in
start, to say the
transitions,
least.
Peter. They've been
But
a bit
that won't shake our
exposed,
spirits,
so
will
they
it?
might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. So we're just settling back. Struck first time. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And he was quick to react. Timber. All the way back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. And he cuts out the supply. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Looking to play him in. Oh, this is a great... Haaland! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Pass is just off target.
That's an excellent interception.
He likes Moriba.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Real chance! He scored! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 39.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Played back in.
That's a decent clearance.
Could move up a gear here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him.
And a shot! They've done it! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 39.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Has been indicated.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's a key interception.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Great chance! And with that, the final whistle.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We have already started here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. Decent enough try. Cleared away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done...
Haaland! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Nicely spread. He's got away. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught napping. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. PUBG Mobile. Driving on and making good progress. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. "1-0, never any doubt." Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. That'll be a throw. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
But that won't shake our spirits, will it? Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Park Ji-sung.
And the action
Number
is back on the
17,
way.
Van Dijk.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Number
Bumps
3,
him off it and wins back the ball.
Christensen. Number
Yamal.
16,
Here's
Rodri.
Haaland.
And this is Messi.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Gabriel.
Played out to the right.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Barcelona
Perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yeah, that looks a decent ball.
Oh, good. It's Asa! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 23.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Eden Hazard. Substitution in progress.
Pinches it off him. Christensen. And it's Rodri. Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. And he's taking no chances there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And no, that was never going to make it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's having a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please put your hands together,
Hazard
everyone,
voted
and give
man
it
of the
away a
match
round of
and
applause.
deservedly.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And already we're underway here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's having a shot! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Goes for a shot! He's found a way past, caresses it through. Big chance, corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Over to the left. Can he latch on to this? Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Timber. It's a pretty loose pass. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Unahi. Van Dijk charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Oh, look! Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold.
Bullish header! And it's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score, the manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Played out to the left flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Closing in on goal. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Can he get it through? And this is Witsel. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Spread out to the left. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, no joy this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Perrin sends that a long way. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. I thought it was going to happen.
Oh, that's ambitious.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good ball out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. This looks promising. Anthony! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Anthony has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer